North America's Atlantic coast is a magnet for sea creatures. Strange and giant beasts seem to appear when summer begins. Some are old friends, but others are elusive. What are they hunting? And why are they here? A special team, armed with revolutionary cameras, plans to spy on these secretive sea monsters. Their discovery may change the way we think about the ocean forever. It's summer in the cold Atlantic. And from Canada to the northeastern United States, the ocean is quickly warming up. In Cape Cod, Massachusetts, both locals and visitors take to the sea. Few suspect that huge sea creatures can suddenly show up, anywhere, at any time. Now, a team of investigators plans to find and follow the mysterious beasts. There's been a shark sighting, so Captain Brian Treadwell heads to the spot.
It's very difficult to spot them in these conditions, but this time of year they congregate in this area and they always come up to the surface. Here we generally can see the shark's dorsal fin, maybe a little bit, sometimes a lot. Depends on the size of the fish.
The team scans the sea for signs of the shark. They quickly spot something. But as they get closer, they realize it's a huge fin whale. Nearby, a smaller minke whale surfaces. Cape Cod draws humpbacks too. All of the whales are enjoying this balmy sea, but they're not here for fun. During summer, this part of the Atlantic is full of food for the big whales. The Labrador Current sends nutrient-rich water from the north. More bounty rises from the depths to the surface. And the Gulf Stream brings warm water from the south. An explosion of phytoplankton results when the sun further heats the sea. Tiny zooplankton feed on microscopic plants, so their numbers also increase. This is the banquet that the great whales come to devour. The team believes that their elusive quarry also comes to feed in these waters. They're searching for a unique dorsal fin that belongs to a very rare shark.
There it is.
Then the captain spots something. The creature heads straight towards the boat. Judging by the distance from the dorsal fin to the tail fin, this is a behemoth.
It's a basking shark.
It's one of the giants they've been hunting, a 30-foot-long basking shark. Its pointy snout is trailed by very large dorsal and tail fins. As the shark leisurely cruises through the sunlit water, it's easy to see how it got its name. This one's swimming so slowly that it just might be possible to film it underwater.
Get it! Get it! Get it! Come on!
There's no time to waste.
소매! 소매! They don't go, they don't go. Okay. ぶつかる。ああ、反対。あ、行ってるかな。
It looks even bigger through the camera lens. But the shark doesn't stick around for long, and it's much faster than it looks. It's taken days of searching for this few seconds of footage, but the research team's appetite has been whetted. They want more. But days and nights pass without another sighting. It's time for Plan B. With the help of pilot George Breen, they scan the water for their elusive quarry. An aerial view should enable them to spot a shark, even if the creature is submerged. The small plane and the boat head out together.
Yeah, it sounds better. You'll get better conditions this way. Not better.
If the pilot spots a shark, he'll transmit the location to the researchers on the boat. The plane begins its search where the basking shark was seen days ago.
Now I gotta find a real one.
He does. It's definitely a basking shark.
Yeah, just off your bow, about a mile off your port bow, and I got a shark here. Come maybe 10 or 20 degrees to port.
All right, we got one shark about a mile off our starboard bow, coming right, 20 degrees to starboard. How big is it? Over?
Yeah, it's a big shark, and it's on the surface, and it's swimming towards the south. Towards the south.
Big one. Very good. Big shark. All right, we copy that. We'll be there in about 3 minutes.
Roger that, roger that. I'll keep you coming.
The team needs a small boat that's easy to maneuver in order to get close to the shark. Basking sharks can be very shy, and they don't want to startle their quarry.
Circling around. He's coming around. Yes.
But this shark seems to have a plan of its own.
Look at that. Wow. でかい。大きい。Huge. 脅かさないで。あっち、こっち頭。
This 25-foot basking shark appears willing to offer our cameras the opportunity to get rare footage, while it literally basks in the sun. Its conical snout is similar to man-eating sharks, but this animal only eats tiny plankton. Basking sharks open their giant mouths to inhale water full of microscopic food. Five gill slits draw in food-rich seawater, strain it through the rake-like rows, and then eject the filtered water back out. As the shark swims, water is forced into its mouth and through its gills. It's an efficient way to feed near the surface. A powerful blade-like tail propels the creature, while its large dorsal fin acts like a stabilizer. This undulating movement might be an indication that the beast is about to feed. But this time, the cameramen are out of luck. In no time at all, the shark vanishes. The team has spent a bit of time with this elusive creature, but they need more help. Kirsten McGovern mounts cameras on animals in order to study their behavior.
And you think this is fine?
Dr. Gregory Skormel is an expert in shark behavior.
On big white sharks that we never got another shot at.
This special camera also measures depth, water temperature, and speed of the animal while recording video. But first, they've got to mount it on a basking shark. After being submerged in the seawater for 24 hours, this metal attachment will dissolve. Once the camera detaches, the scientists can retrieve it on the surface.
This particular instrument can tell us what depth the shark is at, and it's going to tell us about water temperature and water chemistry. So we'll get really, really good observations from the point of view of the shark on what it's doing. That's important.
A basking shark shows up and seems approachable.
Well, that sucker's being nice and cooperative, though. Here he is, right here. There's one right here.
Yeah, that's him.
Is that him?
Dr. Skomel needs to attach the camera behind the dorsal fin, where it will least affect the shark's movement.
I think you got him. Look it, there's the tag. I'll come around.
As the shark swims away, they see the camera, right where it should be. Now, they have 24 hours before they can get it back. When dawn breaks, they follow the camera's signal and find it floating.
Yeah.
Now, the results.
Look at that. Yeah, that's interesting.
These may be the first images ever captured with a camera mounted on a basking shark. The large fin on the screen is the dorsal fin. The head is at the back of the screen, and the shark is going deeper. The shark's rough skin is also clearly visible.
Look at them. There's the lampreys. There's a lot of them on there. You can see they're parasite.
Lampreys use sucker-like mouths filled with teeth to feed on the shark's mucous membrane. They leave white scars when they drop off.
I think it must annoy the shark. And as far as I'm concerned, a vile beast. I think it...
Then, a surprise.
What's that all about? What is that all about? That's never been filmed before. A full jump. I mean, a jump out of the water.
Right.
This kind of surface behavior. Not from the perspective of the animal itself.
They watch it in slow motion. The enormous basking shark leaps out of the water. Dr. Scommel believes the shark was trying to rid itself of the camera.
And it may be doing it thinking that we're a lamprey. I want to get rid of this thing on my back. And I might want to get rid of those things too, which are eating my flesh. You know? But that may very well have been a breach. I mean, that's spectacular. You couldn't hope for, I mean, and it held.
Other vital information was recorded with the device. The vertical axis represents water depth, and the horizontal axis, time. This basking shark stayed 2.5 hours at the depth of 450 feet, where it's a chilly 40 degrees. The camera captured images of abundant zooplankton, just at the thermocline, where the temperature abruptly changes. There goes the theory that these sharks feed only at the surface. Dr. Scommel believes the creature found this deep plankton and devoured it.
The prey animals may also be scattering more vertically. So the shark is in a search pattern trying to get back on it, whereas during the daylight hours, they may form very dense bands that the shark is exploiting.
This confirms that the sharks can feed in deep water, but still relax at the surface. Perhaps they come up when they need to get warm again.
This time of year in this part of the world, we know that the water column here is stratified, meaning it's much colder, deeper than it is at the surface. It's very warm at the surface. They're cold-blooded fish. You know, like most fish species, that they don't warm their body temperature internally, so when they go down into cold water, their bodies get cold and they need to come up into warm water, spending time in the warm surface waters and therefore basking.
By traveling between cold and warm water, basking sharks fully enjoy the sea's summer bounty. They aren't alone. Another sea monster appears during the summers off the Nova Scotia coast in Canada. By August, this part of the Atlantic is even richer with food than Cape Cod. Leatherback sea turtles are unchanged since the time of the dinosaurs. This one weighed over a ton. They're the largest sea turtles in the world, and they're very rare. Dr. Michael James has been studying the giant turtles for over 16 years. The team needs his expertise to find a leatherback.
looks like the sea is going to become a little flatter this afternoon.
Despite their great size, leatherbacks are rarely seen today. But sometimes, during summer, they come here. After only an hour at sea, they spot something.
Yeah, there it is. Right off the stand there. It was up for a breath.
The mystery creature is elusive, but then a fin appears. It's not a leatherback. It's an ocean sunfish. There are several sunfish in the area, which could be a clue on the whereabouts of the sea turtles. These ocean giants like the same food.
See that calm water there? The turtle was right in front of the boat. It came up for a breath.
It takes practiced eyes to spot a turtle.
That's what you really want to do.
The team slowly moves the boat closer, just as the creature raises its head for a breath. This adult is about 6 feet long. Instead of a hard, bony shell, this turtle is covered by oily, leather-like tissue. Deep ridges on the shell prevent the heavy turtle from tilting. This leatherback uses its huge fin-like front paddles to vanish into the depths. Canada's government prohibits approaching the turtles underwater, so the team must deploy a robot-bearing camera. This will prevent the turtle from being startled. The leatherback stays around, gliding through the water with ease. Its spindle-shaped body is designed for speed. The robot camera keeps up with the turtle near the surface, but not when the beast dives. They need a different camera, one that can follow the animal anywhere. Dr. James has just the toy. Like the device used on the basking shark, this one will record data as well as video. Suction cups will keep it attached to the turtle, even if it only sticks for a short time. They hope it will capture clues as to what the leatherback is doing. They'll have a very short window to attach the camera when the turtle surfaces to take a breath. Dr. James gets ready. But it's a miss. He needs to try again. This time, he cleans the turtle's back so the suction cups can stick securely.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna give it my best.
And it works. He goes for a second leatherback. Once again, this one sticks too, while the turtle carries it down to the depths. After 2 hours, the camera has been released, and the team tracks its signal.
Guys, you see him, Lindsay?
They have no idea what's been recorded.
Look!
Here comes the jellyfish. Look.
Huh? Here comes one.
Turtle's turning its head.
Please, one more time. Pointing,
Here we go.
pointing.
The camera recorded an epic dive by a leatherback turtle. As the beast descends, something appears in the distance. It's a jellyfish, one of the leatherback's favorite foods. For 2 hours, this turtle dines exclusively on jellies. It's a strange diet. Jellyfish are mostly water and not very nutritious. A big turtle needs to consume lots of jellies to survive.
The strategy for leatherbacks as a species is to feed on jellyfish and eat lots and lots of them a day. So yes, they don't have a particularly high nutrient value, but if you feed constantly on them, almost like a conveyor belt, all day during daylight hours, you're going to gain enough nutrition to make it go. And what we've discovered is that these turtles up here, they'll gain as much as 1/3 of their body weight, again, while they're feeding up here.
Dr. James does hands-on research with leatherbacks in the area too. They capture turtles on the surface with a large net, measure and weigh them. This female is 7 feet long.
$89, $590, $588, $587,
She weighs an incredible 1,300 pounds. The process allows us to get a good look at her mouth. And it's a jellyfish shredding machine. Behind her parrot-like beak are spines which go all the way down to her stomach, tearing the jellies apart the whole way down. After the turtle swallows its prey, the hapless jellyfish travels down a lethal conveyor belt. During digestion, excess water is sent the other way. With a belly full of jellies, this turtle is enjoying the warm surface water. In this part of Canada, they spend their summers, eating to their heart's content. Leatherback turtles evolved physically and behaviorally to eat unpopular prey. Perhaps it's their secret to millions of years of survival. Then, the researchers get a big surprise.
An animal or a nesting animal, these are very deep troughs. And when they're up here and
While they're examining a turtle, they recognize one of their own tags.
Yep.
It was placed on the animal in Trinidad, in the Caribbean.
Holy cow, it has Trinidad tags!
T48599.
T means
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Amazingly, this turtle swam over 3,000 miles, from the Caribbean to Nova Scotia. Trinidad and Tobago, a twin island country in the Caribbean, is one of the world's most important leatherback nesting sites. This beautiful sandy beach is where a sea turtle drama unfolds. During the night, in early summer, female leatherbacks come ashore. They're heavy, and it's hard work. This turtle was born on this beach nearly 30 years ago, returning only every few years for a short visit. When she finds a spot she likes, she digs a hole using her hind flippers. The deeper she digs, the safer her eggs will be. Then she deposits about 80 eggs. It's almost as difficult to cover the nest as it is to dig it. The mother turtle doesn't wait around to see her babies hatch. She belongs in the sea, and she'll head towards Canada. Her eggs stay buried for almost 2 months. Then it's time for the tiny turtles to emerge. They immediately head for the water. But before they reach the safety of the sea, they face a gauntlet. Hungry birds are waiting. Only a few lucky hatchlings will get past them. Those that do make it begin a life adrift, feeding on small jellyfish while growing into their flippers. It may take 30 years before they're mature enough to begin their own journey north. They'll pass Cape Cod during the summer, when whales of all kinds are enjoying the warm water. These warm seas are where the basking sharks plunder plankton. One day, something strange happens. A giant basking shark swims over to the inflatable. The shark seems relaxed and inspects the small boat. It's a close encounter of the shark's choice. Then the basking shark turns away. Then it happens again. Another basking shark approaches the boat.
Wow.
It's as though these beasts are searching for something. The team wonders if the sharks are mistaking their boat for another shark. More sharks appear, with both male and female sharks spending time close to the researchers.
Where mating behavior occurs, where they give birth to their young. We know they travel these great distances, and we only learned that in recent years. That's relatively new information.
Dr. Skomel does know that the basking sharks head south in the fall. By winter, some travel as far as South America. This makes them a cosmopolitan migratory species, constantly seeking warmth and food. No one knows where they give birth. These giants keep their secrets close. During summer in the Atlantic, along the North American coast, we have a brief and lucky window to get to know them. Sunny water gives rise to a glorious buffet that draws many monsters from far away. Leatherback sea turtles devour jellyfish with abandon. Basking sharks enjoy the warm water while diving deep to satisfy their appetite. It's all here for them and for other giants too. We're learning more about their mysterious habits every summer, and more about our seas from these giants of the oceans.